So the next demo, we will talk about how to make a very good profit using scraps. Sometimes when we see the percentual of profit on scraps, it's better than the whole job, than a full wrap, some cases. So talking about PPF, do you install PPF? No? No? Okay. Not wrong with that, okay? But PPF, we know it's a very expensive material, right? And the scraps, I like to save all of them because I can do headlights. Takes me 20 minutes maybe, and how much I can charge? 100, 150 bucks? 200 bucks? I don't know, you tell me. 250? Ooh. And the good thing is, this material is already paid, right? Awesome, awesome. But the same thing with color change films. I like to save scraps because you can sell, for example, I will show you here, stripes. How much you can charge for a stripe on a hood? 50, 100, well, depends, right? So there is many different ways to make a lot of money with scraps. But of course, we have to be smart because if it takes me too long time to wrap something, maybe I cannot do a very good profit. So this is a very nice technique to find the center of the hood. So I don't need more than 5 minutes to find the center here because I just make a mark here. Now I put it here and find the right place, the center, like this. Same here. Cool. Look how easy it is. Cool. Right in the center, easy. And now I can use only a piece of paper, the backing paper of the film. I already did it, a cut. I don't know if you can see it here, but you can use a marker, whatever you want, just to find here. Are you understanding what I'm doing here now? I don't need measure tapes. Some people call me lazy. Maybe I am. Huh? But I guarantee you, it's very accurate. And if it's faster, why not? Everybody struggle measuring hoods with measure tape, right? Because on this case, for example, I don't have a reference point because it's rounded. And this is very, very easy. I don't know how much time I'm taking here, maybe 5 minutes. So now I'm laying knifeless tape. This car is very dirt. It's a rented car, so it's not very good for wrapping. I think this is good enough. Okay. Remove the masking tape. Just take a quick look. Looks straight enough. Now let's say I have this scrap here. Where is my squeegee? Now I'm using, let's say, a base layer. I'm using a PPF film. Just because I want to do a customized stripe. Let's cut here. When I use knifeless, I like to hit a little bit the edges before I start squeezing. Both sides. Cool. I can do more or less here. I can cut flush if I want, but this is good. Here the same, I will cut flush. Now let's use the masking tape again, just to create a very straight line. Cool. Again, knifeless tape. I could pre-cut the stripes on the table or in my plotter machine, but it's a little bit harder to line up in the middle of the hood, the bonnet. Over here. Now I'm lining up the knifeless beside the masking tape. Now I use here, this is Arlon's PCC color change film. I don't know if you used this film already, but it's a very good one, super glossy. But there is a cap sheet here. I will remove because I'm using a scrap. So probably I have to stretch a little bit because it's not the right size. Okay. Let's cut the second layer. Again. And look how easy I can make maybe $100 or $50, let's say. I don't know the prices here in UK. I'm from Brazil. In Brazil, I can have a good profit, you know, doing some stripes like that. But what I like is, what is the effort? How long it is taking to me? 10 minutes? Maybe 12? Maybe 13? I don't know, but not much. And if I do this on top of my wrap, how much more I can charge? Maybe 200. If it's just some stripes here on the car, maybe $50. But if I full wrap the car and I add some stripes, maybe I can charge 200, right? And make even a special project. And this, if we think, if I use just the scraps, I have 100% of profit on top of the film, because the film is already paid. The straps also I can do mirrors, for example. How much time it takes? Well, if we split in two parts, 10 minutes is enough to do a mirror. Sometimes we try to do in one piece a mirror, right? Can take 30 minutes. Sometimes we have to try 2 times, 3 times. That's why I like to think in a job in a smarter way. I split in two. I can do the same profit, but in 1/3 of the time. Why not? So this is very nice about the Wrap Institute. We don't only teach people how to wrap things, but also how to make money wrapping things. Always thinking in a smarter way. So here we have a very good example to do not remove the lights here. Usually you have to remove the whole bumper to have access to bolts underneath the light. And if you don't know what you're doing, probably you will take a lot of time removing this. So I will do a quick example. 2 options that you can use. First, knifeless tape. So you can measure how much film do you need. And knifeless bridge literally makes a bridge into the gaps. Okay, and once you come with the film, take a look. Of course, if you don't have the knifeless bridge, you can use a regular knifeless. Let me use my squeegee here. No. I relax the film. Oh. I can tuck in a little bit, just what is enough with my squeegee. And now look how easy it is. To release knifeless bridge can be difficult sometimes, so I like to give a little help. Oh, I'm cutting on top of the light. Now I keep half of the liner underneath the film, and look how cool. I remove the knifeless, but also I remove the film from the light. And after, it's super easy to tuck in. No. And this way I can cover completely the original color without removing the light. If we think about time, how much time can I save to have a very good quality, a good coverage without removing the lights? So it's just basically you have the right tools and also the right techniques. Also, if you don't have the knifeless tape, you can use masking tape and basically do the same job. You lay down masking tape. On lights, I like to do a double layer. So I make sure I won't scratch the light. Okay, and all the leftover, I cut on top of the masking tape and do again the tucking, covering completely the color of the bumper. Do you wanna show close here? Oh, you can show very close. There is nothing showing it. So, thanks for watching. I'm Dimas Brasil.